Good evening, Los Santos. My name is Odin Rivera, and this is Weazel News. Jobs, jobs, jobs. Jobs remain at the top of everyone's mind in Los Santos, and this is something City Hall has taken notice of. We now go to Vivian Vance on the scene of Job Fair 1998, an event hosted by Mayor Isaac Fitzgerald to showcase businesses in town and give people an open avenue to send in their resumes. Take it away, Vivian.
Okay, thank you, Odin. I'm Vivian Vance here at the job fair with Mr. Goldstein, Mr. Wallace Goldstein from the Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, Wallace Goldstein, Chamber of Commerce.
Mr. Goldstein, how are you suiting this new role of yours?
I believe I'm settling in nice. I've recently been promoted to the head of commerce, and I believe we're getting this department back in working order.
Wow, congratulations. What are some new propositions you think you're going to be putting in?
Well, obviously we have the farmers market, which is hopefully going to be completed soon, and we can begin unveiling some new restaurants and potential bars in the future here. On top of that,
Mhm.
also going to be offering some small business loans for those up and comers that might need a little extra kick to get their business going.
That sounds fantastic, Mr. Goldstein. Do you have any new policies you're thinking of introducing?
I would like to speak with the mayor potentially about including a just a new requirement of businesses to display their active and up to date business license on their business, or if they're mobile, have it readily available for anyone that would like to see it. That way, people know who's licensed and who's not.
That sounds like a pretty good idea to me. Um, can't think of any other questions. And back to you, Odin.
Terror at the police ball. Last Friday saw officers from all over San Andreas ventured down to the Los Santos River for fun and festivities at the city's first police ball, organized by none other than the LSPD's own Assistant Chief Tony Sampson and Captain Lena Lynn. However, things were not all well, our sources in the LSPD report, as disgruntled citizens took to flinging newspaper at partygoers. The situation escalated as an individual in the general area, who had been talking with officers regarding an unknown grievance, reportedly threw a Molotov cocktail at officers and was subsequently fired upon. Following a brief chase, the individual was taken into custody. The LSPD has declined to comment on whether this situation was related to earlier newspaper throwings, but has said that the case is actively under investigation. A speech made by Police Chief William Stanfield served as a chilling harbinger for these events that followed, as he spoke to the plight of officers who had been allegedly attacked for what the department called minor infractions, and defiantly told attendees that the officers of the LSPD would not be intimidated. Quoting President Ronald Reagan, Stanfield said, and I quote, "Evil is powerless if the good are unafraid." In keeping with this quote, Chief Stanfield has said exclusively to Weazel News that this will not be the last event of this nature, and that it is part of an ongoing community outreach strategy by the department to better connect with the general public. I'm getting word back at the job fair. Looks like we have another gentleman on the line. How's it looking out there, Vivian?
It's going great here, Odin. I'm here with Joey Boats. Joey, would you like to tell us about your cigar business?
Sure. I'm Joey Boats, owner of the Pipe Down and the Starlight Lounge located on Eclipse Boulevard in San Vitus. We are serving the greater Los Santos area for just about 3 years now. We sell a wide variety of mixed drinks, premium cigars, and a few things that you'll only have to experience when you get to the lounge.
Wow, that sounds amazing. What are you most excited for here in the job fair?
Well, it's always nice to meet people that are looking for work and kind of get a name for themselves. We've been pretty successful at past jobs fairs of getting people that work at the front of the house or work in our logistics department.
Is this your first time coming to the job fair?
No, this is probably my fourth or fifth one so far.
Fantastic. It looks like there's a pretty big turnout here, too.
Absolutely. It's always great to see all the new people looking for gainful employment.
Okay, perfect. Back to you, Odin.
Thank you, Vivian. And now, Dan Mann, taking Vinewood by storm. This coming week will be a big one for Vinewood's film scene. On Monday evening, Dead Air took to theaters in one of the most highly anticipated films of the year, and the initial reception from audiences is showing it to be a roaring success so far. The film comes from the Dan Mann Media Company, directed by Dan Mann himself, the man who brought Los Santos the hit show Angel in the Night. Following the premiere of Dan Mann's feature film debut, will follow a week of goodies for the studio's fan base following. Superfans will have the opportunity to get autographs from the cast on Wednesday the 12th, and on Friday, Dan Mann will speak on the production and the release of the director commentary, all leading up to a Saturday Q&A with the Dead Air All-Stars themselves. But Dead Air won't be the only thing residents have to look forward to. In fact, the people of Los Santos can surely expect Saturday itself to be jam-packed with plenty to do. For those of you out there with a need for speed, our own Vanilla Unicorn Gentlemen's Club will be hosting an 8 o'clock car raffle for $500 a ticket, filled to the brim with food, drinks, and dancers galore. The lucky winner will receive a perfectly vintage 1969 Benefactor Glendale, complete with a lowrider conversion, hydraulic controls, and a sleek green paint job. According to a manager working the event, the proceeds will go directly to workers whose wages have been depressed by the economic downturn, so citizens attending can rest assured that their hard-earned dollars will be going to a worthy cause. But for those yearning for fashion over all else, fear not. At the same hour of 8 o'clock on Saturday, you'll have the chance to show off swagger and style as you dress up as a businessman and philanthropist Leo Mancini. The event has no cost nor entry fee. All our lovely host Talia Beckwith, otherwise known as Beck, asked for folks is to come down to the observatory and match Mr. Mancini's strut. And who knows, maybe you can surpass it. Looks like that's all we have time for, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Odin Rivera, and this has been Weazel News. Good night.